Hello, my name is Wesley, and I'm an artist/resident graphic designer here at TimefireVR. So I do a lot of work making the posters, illustrations, and other visuals you see across the city of Hypatia. This video is going to cover more of the basic groundwork of some of the design principles I've learned throughout my experience working in VR, as well as a quick overview of my workflow process and what tools I use to make a lot of the assets you see across Hypatia. Here you can see I started off with a rough pencil sketch that I'm now beginning to vectorize in Illustrator. I use Illustrator a lot, but for some of you who might prefer cheaper alternatives to Adobe products, there's also Inkscape and Affinity Designer, both of which I really recommend. After I finish making the line art, I'll fill in the base colors and maybe add a few basic shadows and highlights using the Pathfinder tool to combine and carve out shapes from pre-existing ones. From here, I would consider what this particular graphic is going on in order to determine the color and type I want to use. And arguably, this is what is the most fun because the options just open up before you and there are just so many things that you can explore and try out. Learning basic color theory, however, is a good way to start determining what kind of palette you should be using. For example, this little chameleon character I'm making is going to be mostly green, so I might choose a complementary orange color for the text and a secondary purple color or maybe a blue color for the background. You'll want to limit the number of fonts you use and know which ones are meant to be used as displays and types. Fonts tend to define and tie in the overall mood of the piece. Since this is actually going to be a fictional brand of spray paint, I might choose to go with something bold and in all caps for the title. And then obviously for the supporting text that goes around the can, I'd want to choose something that's a little bit more simple and easier to read. All these things kind of add to the visual balance and harmony of the piece. And this is the finished can of spray paint with the graphic applied to the texture. Thank you everyone for watching. This is a small snippet of the exciting things we work on here at TimefireVR. If you like what you see, please like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more informative tutorials and videos from the TimefireVR team.